in the class. They didn't want to be there. And I mean, like, as teachers, we understand, right? We teach IELTS, we teach English, like ESL. So we teach English first, and then we teach IELTS second. And we understand that it's not for everyone. And we have to accept that. And what we need to do is just to make that journey of that student a little bit easier. And so yes, I got like a few stories like that. And the whole thing, when I started working as an deputy academic manager, in my head I'm just like, okay, how can I really help teachers at our company, within our organization, to feel a bit more confident working with students of like different backgrounds and students with neurodiversity. So neurodiversity is a very current term, just describing groups of learners who have like some like emotional and educational differences than other students. Right? So we have the majority of like teachers here Vietnamese, right? Can you raise your hand if like before, when you were in, let's say, in primary school, that you were asked by a teacher, and I would say like maybe a history teacher or like literature teacher, to read the text aloud. Either like đọc thơ, đọc văn xuôi, you know, like read the prose fiction, you know, aloud, right? And I remember I was very loud. I was loud. I was a loud kid, not because I was like talkative, but I was like, my voice was like loud before, so I was always the target of like teachers to be like reading story. But every single time, I still remember up to this point that like I was terrified because of how stressful it was. That you are in the spotlight, and I didn't want to be in that spotlight. And I read, and I slipped many parts. And I remember like sat down and felt like awful about myself. Just feel like I'm not that good, you know. And the teacher would be like, all right. Teachers would be like, all right, not like, oh, great job or anything. And another thing is like, we know that math is something, is such a stereotype here in Vietnam, right? Or like Asian countries, that all like Asian kids are like very good at math. And there are kids in your class like don't care about like geology might be very good, history might be very good, but especially math. If they are very good with numbers, if they remember the multiplication tables very quickly and very accurately, they would be considered what? Very smart, like extremely smart, right? And are they smart? They are smart. They are smart, right? But they put other learners who don't do like calculation very quickly, in a position where they feel shit about themselves. They feel like unworthy. They feel like they're not smart because